Hey everyone, my name is theSirhc and welcome back to another episode of Decidedly Vanilla. Our squid farm is looking a little bit different from last time, but before we check that out, let's head to the ocean real quick and see what we can find. And yep, there we go. We have squids back. The squids are spawning. Yay! There was much rejoicing. So fantastic. So last time we were having some issues with the squids. They were not spawning at all, which I've seen that several times here on the server. The only thing I could think of is that the mob cap was being taken up by squids somewhere in the world. And the only other like loaded chunks when we're here on the server by ourselves would be spawn chunks. And so I decided to fly over to the spawn chunks, and the whole way over, no squids in the ocean, but as soon as I got there, squids started popping up, or there were squids there. And then when I came back, there were squids in the ocean. So that is the only thing I could figure out. I actually had the spawns kind of slow down or stop again yesterday, and I did the same thing and it fixed it. So I at least know how to put a band-aid on the situation, but I don't know why the mobs aren't despawning when people aren't there. That seems like an odd thing. But let's head over here real quick. Make sure that there's some ink sacs down at the bottom, so I can show you that the squid farm does kind of work. Fly on down here. Oh yeah, look at all those. Fantastic. So for some reason, while we're down here, the squids don't seem to want to spawn. It seems like they won't spawn when you're real close, but the ones at the top, the water at the top should be spawning squids while we're down here. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but if we are up top, kind of in the center of where our city is going to be, this thing is working. It does spawn squids, so at least it works while we're in the area, and we're going to be spending a lot of time in the area, so we should be getting ink sacs while we're working around here. So let's get into what I've done here. I actually recorded like half an episode and kind of lost the mic audio. So we're going to do a bit of a recap. First off, what I did was I did some testing and found out that the squids do spawn all the way from level 46 up to sea level at least. They might even spawn above that. It might be level 46 and any elevation higher than that. But I know for at least this world, they spawn from 46 to 79, which is our sea level. So I dropped the water pillars down all the way to 46, and I dug the hole down deeper to like 32 so that they still have enough distance to drop. I think I'm seeing some squid spawning. Again, it's hard to tell with the shaders on. It's hard to see in the water, but I think I saw some tentacles, maybe not. So I did that. We have more spawning spaces now, with the pillars being basically twice as tall as they were before. And then obviously you can see I dug the whole hole much wider, and we have these double helix staircases, or just double spiral staircases going around the outside. And the idea is I wanted to make this look like a kind of like a giant well that you go down. An ink well, if you will. That's going to be a nice centerpiece in this city, is this ink well, where people can go down here and instead of fetching water, they can fetch their ink sacs, because we're going to put some minecarts down here at this level, and then a floor on top of that, and that's where the squids will fall, and then we'll collect their items and put them in chests, either over here or over there, or something. It'd be nice if we could do both, but it'd be also annoying to split the ink sacs like that. And we do have a beacon. That was very helpful to finish digging this up, because there was a lot of blocks to take out. And once you get past the sandstone, this is obviously, I mean, it's normal digging. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I made use of the wither skeleton farm that we have here on the server. It is I want to say it's Tango Text design. I'm not entirely sure though. I know it's someone on Hermitcraft who designed it. It uses daylight sensors. You like walk on daylight sensors and you have some blocks blocking put or kind of a barrier between you and the mobs so that none of the mobs can see you except for wither skeletons. And it's just a really nice safe way to kind of get a bunch of wither skeletons into an area so that you can slash them, murder them without getting shot by tons of blazes and that stuff. And then I went and used the wither trap that is on our server as well, which just uses bedrock in the nether to suffocate the wither so we don't have to actually fight him, because I didn't feel like dealing with that. I was on a time crunch. I just wanted to get this thing dug. So we have a beacon now with some haste 2 here. I'll probably actually switch it to speed here pretty soon because I'm done digging. But now we still have quite a bit of work here to do. Like I said, we need to put in the rails down there and the storage for the ink sacks. But there's some decoration yet to do. We need to make an inner wall here around this staircase that I think is really going to pull this whole look together. And then, of course, we have this outer wall to decorate as well. And that's going to take a lot of work, a lot of sandstone. I'm going to replace all this with sandstone and put some decorations, some stairs. Maybe we'll use some like black concrete or something. Since this is the ink sac farm, I'd like to use some black blocks as kind of our accent blocks. Use some of that to kind of decorate the outside. And I think it's going to be looking pretty good. But I'm going to get back to work on this. Progress! Progress is being made. It's kind of hard to see from here, but let's hop down and try not to die. That'd be fantastic. I love Elytra. They are fantastic. They're really not taking much of a hit. 431 out of 432. And I've been doing like lots of just flying around here. But this is what we have so far. I have the 2 staircases we had before. I put a border around the outside there with the sandstone and the black concrete going all the way up. So we have this black and tan spiral. We have these little archways as well, just filling in these big openings that we had. Have these pillars going up with some lights just to light everything up. I have 2 beacons here. I sold 5 shulker boxes to Nobody's KB for a nether star. So I got another beacon here with some speed, which I've been using to get up very quickly. And then, of course, I use the Elytra to get down, and it's very nice. I love it. But now, let's see. Yeah, now I think it's time to take out the beacons. I was keeping them up because I still needed the haste to get rid of the outer wall, which I've mined out completely. At least what we need mined out. So we have 1 block of space all the way around the path there, so we can fill that in with various blocks, mostly sandstone. And I guess I'll take this off. Take this out off camera. Oh, my inventory so full. I filled it up with tons of sandstone so we could use a bunch of it. But now we're just running into not having enough space. Let's put, I do need the stairs. I don't think we really need the slabs right now. And that'll be fine. All right. So what are we going to do with these outer walls? My plan is, like I said, it's mostly going to be sandstone. Maybe, actually, let's take that out already. Let's actually fill this in too, because that's going to be a pain to fill in later. We'll do that. Let's grab some smooth sandstone. I gotta say, I hate working with sandstone. We're going to be doing so much building with it, but it's a pain in the inventory. Just trying to see like what's sand, what's sandstone, what's the smooth sandstone. It all just looks the same. It's no good. No good at all. All right, let's do that. So I'm thinking we could do some smooth sandstone as just a border along here. Maybe just something like that. Something real simple. Just wherever the stair is, put it either 1 block or half a block above the stair. I think that would work. Just do that there. That'd be fine. And then most of the wall is just going to be this normal sandstone. So we can fill that in. And then, in fact, I think what I might do, first off, it's probably going to be easier just going around and filling in all these holes. Especially since we have like different layers. It's going to be really easy to just go to a place and like pillar up. And then come back down, go to another one and pillar up. Rather than like trying to, you know, fill in these areas. So I'll probably do that first. But let's figure out like a little section here. Kind of what I would like to do. And my idea is I want to incorporate some more of the black concrete. This is the squid farm, so the color of this build is black. So we want to incorporate that quite a bit. So if we did, let's see, if we did right here, and then if we could do right here as well. Yeah, that might work. Let's fill in some sandstone here too. And over here, so we have an idea of that. I heard a skeleton. And he took damage, so I'm thinking he might have come after me. By the way, there's a dungeon over here. Oh, there he is. We found him. All right, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I took out my beacon too early. That speed would be really nice. Maybe I'll leave the speed beacon for now. I do need to move this once we start working on this bottom floor here. But we do have a skeleton spawner right here. There's some loot in there that I need to remember to grab before I cover this thing up. I don't think we're going to do anything with it. We do have the skeleton spawner up at the surface, and this one's a little too far away to do anything in conjunction with that. All right, back to my idea here. So I'm thinking I want to do... actually, let's get some more that cobble back. Let's do that. And maybe even that. Fill that in. Put a stair here. And I think I heard another skeleton. Are they spawning from that thing? Like outside of it? Outside of the wall there? But yeah, I'm thinking something along these lines. Have a black pillar. What's going on there? Yeah, a black pillar like that. Stair underneath. Maybe take out these blocks as well. We'd have to do something with this. Do some sandstone there. And back here, do some sandstone. So we'll do black there. We'll do smooth sandstone behind. Just like this. Let's do this one real quick as well. So take out that, take out that, take out all that. Ugh, I can't reach. This is definitely something I need to do like while I'm working my way up or something. Or I guess I could just scaffold up. We'll do smooth sandstone in there. And then maybe do like birch fences along the side there. How would that look? Just looking in there. That might be all right. We're getting shot at. I guess I'm not a big fan of that being like right next to this turn here. If we could do something different with that, even if we brought this block back a bit. But I think that's kind of the basic idea. I'm going to play around with this a little bit more and get this outer wall built, and then we can work on the bottom and our ink sac collection. I think I bit off a bit more than I can chew with this thing. I've been working on this most of the weekend, and yeah, it's a process, but we're getting there. We're almost done. I have all of this done. The walls, the outer walls done. We have the inside. I got some lights going on around here. The only thing left, I have the top done up there. You might have seen. There is a hole here. That's where the spawner is. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to do something with that or not. Probably not, but I wanted to leave it open so I knew where it was. But yeah, the only thing we really have left here is this bottom part where we collect our ink sacs. So we're going to Stick minecart rails down at this level underneath the floor. All the squids will fall right in this area, and then we'll bring all the items off this way, and we'll have a bunch of chests right in this wall. So that is what I am going to work on next. And there she is, the inkwell, our squid farm, and the second addition to our dye city here, Rangin Shahar. Let's hop down and take a look at it. This thing was quite the project. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. It was very intricate and complicated, I guess. Just a lot of block placement. I mean, not only did I have to dig out this giant hole here, but like doing all these walls and the railing around the staircase here, even just the staircases, a lot of slabs to be placed down. But let's hop down and take a look at the bottom. This is my favorite way to get down. Hopefully we can make it without hitting. Oh, I hit something. No. All right, now I just feel ashamed. But this is what the bottom looks like. Again, using lots of the black concrete. I got some glowstone underneath here. I'm not a big fan of that. These look great over the, or at least they look better over the concrete dust or the concrete powder. Kind of stick out a bit too much on the actual concrete. But I needed lighting down here, so that was kind of the best way I could think to do it. Got our storage over here, and we are getting some ink sacks. Got a minecart running underneath this floor, just going back and forth, until it finally comes in through here, up here, and then we just have a little unloading station, real simple right there. The cart will stay there until it's done emptying out. So that works nicely. And yeah, so we are getting ink sacks. Obviously, when we're down here, the squids don't really like to spawn. I'm not entirely sure why. I got rid of all the water that was around the village. Like, there's just a bunch of one deep water. Got rid of that. There was a bunch of shallow water by the ocean, and I extended the beach over there and got rid of that. Pushed the ocean back. So we're a little bit farther away from water, but I guess we're still kind of too close. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, like why we're not getting more squid spawns when we're down here. Like, here's a little mock-up I made in single player on my copy of the decidedly vanilla world, and obviously it's working fine when we're sitting down there. We are a little bit farther away from water than we are on the server. But yeah, this is what it should look like, or at least closer to this. But oh well, there's not much we can do about that. We are getting ink sacks from it. We just need to be standing a little bit closer to the portal, kind of closer to where the town center is going to be. And obviously that's kind of where we'll be doing a lot of our work, spending a lot of our time. So yeah, we do have, we have that water right there, and I guess that's still too close. I kind of doubt we're getting that many squid spawns over there, which is sort of the strange thing. Like, it's still quite a ways away, especially when we're down that far, but there you can see there are some squids spawning along the coast here. But if we're farther this way, more towards the portal, this thing is working. It is spawning squids. And it's a passive farm, so we just need to be around the area doing stuff, which is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be getting ink sacks. We already have quite a bit in there. I can fill up my stores in the Dynasium back at Sea Haven, and now we actually have a farm for every single dye, except for lapis, which you can't really farm unless you count villager trading. That's just something that we're going to have to mine up. But we have a farm for everything, which is great. Now we just need to move more of those farms over here. And I think next kind of dye priority is going to be a cactus farm, which will be somewhere over there. Because I know our one at Sea Haven is very small and doesn't quite produce enough. But anyways, that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you really like this. It does kind of blend in a little bit, and I think that's something I'm going to have to work on. Maybe redo some of this railing, some of these blocks around at least the top. And it's something I'm going to have to think about as I continue to build in this desert using lots of sandstone. I might just have to make sure to incorporate other blocks with a lot more contrast. But for now, I think it looks pretty good and it'll do just fine. If you enjoyed the video though, and you enjoyed the build, make sure to leave a like down below. Leave a comment telling me what you think, and subscribe to see more episodes here on Decidedly Vanilla, as well as stuff like Terraria. And I might have another new series coming back soon. I'm kind of working on something new to bring to the channel. But anyways, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.